Okay.
Well then. Alright.
You sound really excited. And I can completely and utterly agree with you.
Well, as we promised at the end of Kickmaster, Retrospective, this game sucks. We're doing...
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you meant we're as good as our word saying that we'll review something better, which we lied.
No, we said at the end of Retrospective, Kickmaster, that we would review something better, and that was a complete and utter lie.
Oh, good. Yeah, it is. It's because it's not. This is not.
Taboo.
The Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense. Ironically, our 8th game.
It was. Thank God we got that pile of misery out of the way.
We should have done it as our 6th game.
Maybe.
Taboo, the Sixth Sense, the 6th game. Fuck it. This game doesn't even deserve that.
No, it really doesn't even deserve any puns.
Can it even be considered a game?
No.
I mean, really.
In my opinion, no, it's not. It is not. It's not a game.
So
there's nothing that construes it as a video game. It does not have a start. It does not have an end. It does not. There's no adventure you go on. There's no characters that you can select. Anything that would even construe it as a game, it lacks, in my opinion. There's no difficulty to the game because literally, it is literally a tarot card reading, which... This is what I do not understand. This is what I don't understand, because Nintendo, at the time, was so worried about having certain elements represented in their video games that they would change what was in Japan when it got to America because they didn't want to be... They didn't want to be associated with that.
Titties on the statues in Castlevania.
Yeah. Or, Creon Conquest. I don't know. I can't remember how late in the series that went out. But they took out the star, like the pentagram at the end of the levels. They took that out because they thought that it was too demonic or too symbolistic of like the devil or something like that. But yet, tarot card reading, which mysticism and just fortune telling like that, which has always had, well, maybe not always, but for a very long time has had a very negative connotation. They decide, yeah, you know what? This is great. Let's do it. Let's make a game that is a tarot card reading.
Fortune-telling game.
Yeah, to give the player their fortune.
So I recall us playing it.
Well, in the game, I'm not even done yet.
I'm sorry, I jumped the gun.
Because the people who brought us such gems as everything that was made on the Nintendo in like the late 80s and Battletoads, Rare brought us Taboo, the Sixth Sense. Rare developed that game, and Trade West licensed it.
Trade West
licensed it.
Some bitch.
Uh-huh.
And I thought Atlas was bad for Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's pretty bad.
And I thought Atlas was bad for Friday the 13th.
Are you from the 40s?
That's why I say that. One kid.
Yeah, I mean, this game... Fuck.
It's bad. It's bad. There's nothing to say.
Can't even do difficulty.
So difficulty? None. Zero. Because there's no difficulty. You literally well, actually, how hard is it
The difficulty is in coming up with the questions to ask it.
Well, yeah. Well, you only ask it one question, but then don't you have to type in your name?
Yes.
Yeah. So, however hard it is to type in your name, that's how hard it is. So if you have a really long name, this game gets a difficulty of a 10.
Yeah, this game's very odd.
Actually, I lie because it only has so many spaces that you can use in it. So.
Yeah, so difficulty's done.
Difficulty, non-applicable.
Let's do fun. What did we give Play School's Firehouse Rescue?
I think I gave that a 2.
I think we gave it a
1. Maybe a 1 or a 2.
This game also gets a 1 for fun.
Honestly, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm giving it a 0.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving it a 0 for fun. Like, this game, it's not fun. It's not fun in the least.
How much do you think this game retailed for when it first came out?
I would think that the game was lower than what the average cart cost.
I would
but at the same time, when it was brand new, it had to have been at least $29.99 to $39.99. And that would have been on the low side.
Imagine, just fathom this for a second, going to like Toys R Us, buying Taboo for $30, and you plug it in, and that's the shit you get.
That's what you got.
You play for maybe 5 minutes.
I think an entire game playthrough will take anywhere between 3 minutes and 5 minutes. And literally, that's it.
I can't begin to understand. Like,
no.
I would be pissed.
Like,
I would be livid.
No, it would be terrible. I wouldn't be able to do it.
You know, but I don't know. It's one of those things where maybe, you have to know what you're getting before you buy it. Clearly.
But honestly, I would say for fun, it's a 0. There's... I don't even remember. Is there music?
Yes.
It's like an eerie kind of music, but it's really not
strange.
And of course, because it was their in-house composer, David Wise, the legend behind like Battletoads and Donkey Kong Country, he was responsible for the music and that crap.
He fucked up.
But you know what?
Hey man, you gotta make money.
Well, and greatness from small beginnings. You have to start somewhere.
Doesn't get smaller than Taboo.
No, it really doesn't. But the music sucks. The gameplay, like there's no gameplay. It's literally just drawing cards, telling you something that is associated with that card. Maybe not even your fortune, but just something that is that's associated with it. And then after that, depending on what state you pick, which is kind of a weird question for it to ask, what state you're from, it'll give you lottery numbers.
It promotes gambling.
Yeah, so that if you want to go out and buy a lottery ticket, these are your lucky numbers. So it's just kind of strange that they would do that.
Who is this game targeted to?
That's a good question. I have no idea, because, I would assume it's kids, because I don't think that adults would have played this, but at the same time, maybe it was... Well, the kids were playing Super Mario Brothers, then Mom and Dad would, at night...
Sit down to a game of Taboo?
Yeah, sit down to a game of Taboo, because it sounds a little bit taboo.
Ooh. See, now, if it had sex positions in it, it'd be a different game.
Well, you know what? It's so funny that it didn't, because it had everything else that Nintendo hated, but it didn't have the sex in there, so...
I wonder if, like, parents, like, after the kids went to bed, plugged in, like, Monopoly or something and played games with the kids.
I wouldn't have doubted it, because, I've heard stories, like, just from my family of, like, the adults, like, after the kids went to bed, like, popping in Zelda and playing Zelda and just exploring, so... but this game, I have no idea who the target audience was, but, yeah, no, that's...
Sure wasn't us.
No, it was not us. It was not us. So I'm gonna stand very strong on this, and I'm giving it a 0 for fun, because there's absolutely no fun to it. There's no replay, like, value of it. This is a game that if you want to play it once, you never need to ever play it again, because it's never going to get different, or it's never going to be different. It's just going to be the same shitty game that you played the first time.
Pretty much.
Every single time.
Fuck.
What does this pile of shit go for?
What did you pay for it? Overpriced.
Honestly, overpriced. I think I paid either $1.99 or $2.99 for it. I know for a fact I did not pay more than that for it.
Currently on price charting, double that. $4.
Fuck that. Is it worth it?
0.
No.
No,
it's not. And I am going to be very strict with this. It is not worth $3.99. If you find this game, if you want to play it, do not pay more than $1 for it. If you do, it is not worth it. Find something else. Put your money towards something else, but it is not worth it.
No, I'm agreeing.
This game is terrible.
It's not even
every
a game.
sense.
It's not a game. Let's be honest. It'd be like buying... Dance Aerobics is more of a game than this.
Honestly, because you're involved
doing
in
something.
it. Yeah, you're involved in it.
You have a goal you're trying to achieve.
Exactly.
But then again, I suppose... Well, no, even puzzle games have a goal you're trying to achieve.
Of course they do.
Tetris was...
Or they're relaxing. It's a relaxing puzzle game that people like to play just to kind of... Yeah.
But
kind of unwind.
Taboo has nothing.
Has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. And, as a fun little anecdote, I remember the first time I ever played Taboo, when I had first gotten it. And I remember popping in the game, did that, I got my fortune, and what it told me was that others see you as a constant disappointment. I have never, ever forgotten that. I'm just saying. First time I ever played this game was, I want to say it was like 10 years ago, maybe even longer ago than that. But that stuck with me.
Others view you as a disappointment.
Others view you as a constant disappointment.
Constant disappointment. So multiple times are they disappointed in you. Oh my god.
And I was like, you know what? I am never playing this again.
Fuck you, Taboo.
Fuck you, I'm a-going home.
Well then.
So, that's Taboo.
That's
Taboo. I hope that you heed this warning. This has not been a review. This has been a warning to stay the fuck away from this shitty game.
Only purchase this if you need it as part of a collection.
Or
I would say that's it.
Purchase it if you have that wonderful collector in your life that you just want to give a white elephant gift to.
A white elephant gift.
I'm just saying, I think it makes for a fantastic gag gift, but do not ever purchase this game thinking that you're going to get something good out of it, because you're not.
No.
So just please take this as a warning. This has not been a review.
Well, shit.
Can't review what's not a game.
It's true. So hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Twitter, go to powertripgaming.tv. It'll take you right to our channel. The link in the description will take you right to our Taboo playthrough, if you can call it that. I remember us being super exhausted because we came to this game after Kickmaster.
Yes, we did. But it was still shit. And I still remember being disappointed. Yeah.
Well, you're a constant disappointment, so of course you're disappointed. Oh, you're...
Disappointed!
We'll see you guys later for another
Power Trip Retrospective.
There we go.
Alright, we're done here.
Next time we will review something better.
Next time we will review something better because this was shit.
Yeah, wow.
Shit.
What a mess.
Bookatoo, bookatoo. Bookatoo, bookatoo. Bookatoo, bookatoo. Bookatoo, bookatoo.